Chapter 7, The Third Quest for Hearts. Oh, oh. Now reviewing the rules on the following pages here. I forgot to mention concerning the Red Riding Hood mission. When she tosses a banana, she has unlimited bananas, but she has a limit of how many she can toss at a time. Lured enemies, those enemies that can be lured with the six-sided die, if let's say one or two are lured, right? Or in this case, three, right? So these three enemies that you would put in front of the banana, they lose 3 turns each. And let me see, I'm looking at my rules here. They cannot attack or defend. So one, it's like having a blank die. Once they're near, they would be placed like on a hexagon adjacent to the banana. Once they're eating the banana, they can attack or defend. So essentially they lose 3 turns. And you can only put 1 banana per room or section. So you could have up to 2. And once the 3 turns are up, then the banana disappears and then you could put another one. And then once the 3 turns are up here, you can put another one. So you can have a total of 2 at a time. And it's keeping track of them. You have to kind of maybe write it down. But you're keeping track of the turns that the enemies lose because you're tossing bait. It's just like in the original Zelda game when you throw bait to get the moblins' attention. Now here's another Link mission. This is another Hearts mission that requires the 5 and 6 of Hearts. And this should seem familiar to you because here's the Chain Chomp or Bow Wow, little Bow Wow. And it was, right? And much like Link's Awakening, you got to take him back to his mama, Jessica Rabbit. I picked Jessica Rabbit for whatever purpose. It doesn't really matter who it has to be, but Link will take Chain Chomp back. But while whichever Link, green, blue, red, purple, while Link has the Chain Chomp, now this is just like the game. All short range club enemies with 3 hexes and spade enemies within 4 boxes. Okay, hold on. This is minus bosses, so they can't attack bosses. So no dungeon bosses, no Ganon, and I don't think giant enemies. So short range enemies, club enemies within 3 hexes. Sorry, it's within. So I'm thinking, hold on, let's see here. If I may demonstrate. Yeah, so within 4. So Link would have, so within 4, 5. Yeah. So within 5, I think. I'm going to have to change that to 5 because I thought it was 4. 5 squares, okay? So any spade, any dungeon enemies, minus the bosses, no bosses, that are within 5 squares, the Chain Chomp will eat them. Let me check the hexes again. Yeah, that's correct. 3 hexes and 5 boxes. So I changed it to 5. So all short range enemies, club enemies within 3 hexes, and spade enemies, which are dungeon enemies, within 5 boxes. Minus bosses are weak and easily eaten by the Chain Chomp. 1 enemy per turn. Of course, like any club enemy can be eaten, but long range enemies can still attack Chain Chomp if they want to. But actually, the Chain Chomp cannot be defeated. So this cannot be attacked. Link can be attacked. But the Chain Chomp cannot be attacked. So let's see. Chain Chomps. 1 enemy per turn until Bow Wow is returned at the 6 of Hearts. So it's just like the game. You're taking the Chain Chomp with you. He can eat short range enemies and dungeon soldiers or warriors until you get to the end. That could apply to when you roll a 5 or a 6 on a spade card. But more on that later. Let's get to the 6 of Hearts. Hey, you returned her. There you go. And then these two get married. No, I'll tell you what happens here. Jessica tells Link about her missing Bow Wow who protects her every night. Bring the Chain Chomp back for a D heart. So you roll a 12. Okay, so let's say it's at 3 and you roll a 12. And then you get a 1 here. So it goes to 4. And then we put the 4 back here. So it's a 1 through 12, okay? The most you would get is what, 15? 15 hearts. So here you got 1 more heart, so it's 4 hearts. And let me see, you get some sort of money bonus, I think. Bring Chain Chomp back during a night, either a moon nighttime or red moon night for a 3 bonus. So I'll tell you about these. So these are like the coins you see in these little when you do the crane machines. So you grab 3 of these at random. You have like, give yourself about 2 seconds to grab them, okay? So you grab them so fast. So here you have, you can't see that too well, but it's 20, 10, and 20, so it's 50. So this is 50, and then you add that to yours, to your column. So that's how many rubies you have. So that's the ruby value. That's how the rubies work. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. If you bring her back during the daytime or rainy weather, then you'll just get the hearts. If you do it during the nighttime, you'll get a ruby bonus. All right, more to come.